I'm going to deviate away from making these videos about Christmas because I kind of realized doing videos every day for 25 days all about Christmas is impossible. So this is what we're getting. I'm going to talk about video games, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, this is probably going to be a bit of a rant. So, you know, prepare thyself for negativity. So I think about like 2 days ago at this point, a teaser trailer for The Last of Us 2 got released. And if you don't know what The Last of Us is, it's basically this game that had this incredible story and pretty good gameplay as well, but it was more about the story. I think it came out about, what, 2 years ago at this point? I don't know, time is a blur to me with games. A lot of people feel it was this like groundbreaking game that like bridged the gap between like stories and films and video games. It was like playing a movie. I would argue Metal Gear Solid 4 did that a little bit. It just wasn't that good a story. And I'm gonna do my best not to spoil it in this video, because I think people should still go and play that game. I don't know, you're probably going to see it, so spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about what happened in the teaser, which I feel in itself is a spoiler for the story of the first game. So it's basically the two main characters are in it, which kind of spoils big chunks of the first game, because there was this whole area in it and you didn't know if one character was alive or dead. Like, I can't emphasize enough, I was a huge fan of the first game, and I was super psyched that they were bringing out a second one. Just seeing the teaser only disappointed me. In saying that, the graphics look unreal. There's someone kind of like playing a guitar in it at one point, and you can like see the strings moving and like the skin flexing on their knuckles and everything. Like, that was awesome. I did get chills watching the teaser because it's very atmospheric. The thing that disappoints me about the teaser though is that it's just showing that this game is going to be about the characters from the first game, which means the story is going to kind of be about them again, and it's sort of like they've been through their shit already. They had their adventure and their quest, and it came to a really good ending. Please just leave it there. What I was kind of hoping would happen is that they would start a new story set in that same world, so characters could have little cameos or certain areas could come back into it, and you would have that nostalgia of the first game, but you would be embarking on this whole other adventure with a whole different theme maybe. In saying that, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's not shit. It's just the impression I'm getting is they want to make more money out of The Last of Us. And it just feels like companies are like,
The Last of Us sold really well. We should try squeeze some more money out of that.
And I just feel like, well, hold on, maybe you don't need to squeeze it because you might break it.
But how are we going to get the money out of it then?
Maybe try find a different way that doesn't involve squeezing it and potentially breaking it.
No, I think if we break it, we'll definitely get the money.
If they try to squeeze more out of this story, they're going to break it and they're going to ruin it, and it's not going to be a good time. Another little thing I wanted to shit all over is they announced a reboot of I think it's the first 3 Crash Bandicoot games. So I was all set for all this nostalgia when the trailer came out, and I just felt really disappointed watching it. It looks like they've messed around with the physics, so you kind of, when Crash Bandicoot jumps, he like kind of floats, and he looks sort of weird. Like, I don't know, it's probably not a big point for me, but I always remember him having like either really dark brown or black eyebrows. And now they're kind of like light brown, and his eyes are kind of smaller, and he looks kind of weird, and I'm not cool with it. It's just, there's something about it that's off. Watching the trailer, I just felt kind of like they changed something. Like, they probably made it easier, because those games were hard as fuck. Like, the last thing I'm gonna give out to you about, because this is being very negative, I was having a chat with someone earlier about this, and I got real worked up over it. So this is why I'm venting it. It really annoys me how they're bringing out new versions of new consoles. Like, it's the PlayStation 4, right? Then they brought out the PlayStation 4 Slim, that's fine. But then they're bringing out the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is like, it can play games better. Your old PlayStation 4 can still play games, although barely. Like, Nintendo did that with the 3DS as well. They have like the new 3DS, which has like one exclusive game, and all of the games load faster. But what they're not telling you is like other newer 3DS games can basically not run on the older 3DSs. They can like barely run, like at fucking 2 frames a second or some shit. Like, they could have made those changes earlier in the process. Like, I feel PlayStation 4 should have been released as the PlayStation 4 Pro kind of thing. Like, they had that capability before they released it. It's just so frustrating. I don't know. I feel like I've got it off my chest now, so I'm gonna stop ranting about it. So yeah, if you did like this video, feel free to hit the like button. You can subscribe, or you can go check out this person's channel and continue to be entertained. The comments are really helping me through Vlogmas, so please keep them coming. I really appreciate it, guys. These are deadly, and it's been so awesome getting all these comments and stuff helping me out with these videos. I think that's all for this time, so I will see you guys tomorrow.